Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good Postage channel. In today's video, we're going to do a little flip through everyone's journals that works here and just show you how we use ours.
Hi, I'm Brit and I'm using a traveler setup. Alright, so this is my traveler setup. This is book one that I will be archiving. So this is just my memory keeper. It's like all the things, all the memories, super fun, stickers, and I'm continuing that into book two, so the second half of the year. So July to December. I also have like little pockets and pictures and doodads in here, super cute, as well as my commonplace book where I put like tarot, words of the day, all kinds of things. So it's really neat, little artistic creations. So I love her.
Hey, I'm Jamia. I use a Hobonichi A6 and a Superior Labor A6 cover. So what I use my A6 Hobonichi for is my doodle a day. Every day I do a different doodle that goes with something that happened in my life, something I ate, the specific holiday. So this was April Fool's, when I work out, just different aspects of my life. I have a 2-year-old, so we like to go outside. This day we were laying out looking at the clouds and the birds. Again, my workouts, rainy days, and it just all depends on how I'm feeling and when I want to draw. In May I missed so many days that I need to go back and fill in, but it'll happen when it happens. My child's birthday, and usually if I miss a day or if I didn't take a photo of what happened, I kind of just do a random doodle. I'm still just trying to keep my art skills fresh because I am a professional artist. That's what I do. But yeah, taking my child to the museum, favorite flowers, if I have a bad day, yeah, it honestly depends on how I feel, what I want to doodle. Sometimes I start a doodle, I'm not able to finish it, but eventually I'll go back to it and refill it in. Holidays again, Father's Day, yeah. And sometimes the days do stay blank, but I try to go back and fill them in. If I miss 2 days in a row, I usually do a full spread. And for these, like these very vibrant colors, these are Artex acrylic markers. They are my favorite, with fountain pen ink on top to do the outline. Yeah. And this is my A6 Hobonichi, my doodle a days. Bye.
I'm Kat and I use the Hobonichi Weeks. This is how I'm using my Hobonichi Weeks this year. I have my color grid with my pens swatched. I have a sticker release, and then I have my calendar. I've been trying to do a word a day here on the yearly part. And then I have my schedules for my monthlies, and then I have just my schedule, and I've not been doing a really good job keeping up with it. I love decorating it. As you can see, I haven't used it as much. I had great ideas for using this for like lists and stuff like that, pages for my friends' likes, books read, that type of thing. So I'm gonna figure out a new setup for next year, so stay tuned.
Hey, my name is Ray, and this is my Take a Note.
So this is a Take a Note A5, so this is the biggest size. First thing in the months, I am doing a piece of junk a day. I'm using a little hole puncher. Anyways, so yeah, I am putting like extra junk in them too, like other pieces of trash all around the edges, or if I voted, my little voted sticker, price tags. Yeah, pretty much every day gets a piece of junk. I do with the days, I go to, there's this person's Instagram that I follow, Typewriter Astrology, and I have followed her for a long time now, but for the last year, pretty much, yeah, I think we've already passed the year at this point, but I've been writing down quotes from each day, but I've really liked seeing how different spreads turn out with their colors. So on Mondays, I get an email about what the astrology looks like for the rest of the week, and I write that down. And at one point, I had like fallen off of her email, and so I started doing little collages on over the week part, which was fun too. This is my taking up, and I'm absolutely loving it. Definitely planning on doing it again next year.
Hey, I'm Julie, and I use the Forma by Cloth and Paper.
So this is my Forma. I just recently bought this, and I'm finding that it's really working well for me for what my needs are. I like this little magnet. I clip important little notes or whatever, so they're right in front of me and I don't lose them. It's there for me. I never used the ring before, the disc binder before. But what I'm loving about this is that I can put things where I want them, and that's really working well for my brain. These are a bunch of notes that I have for work from our staff meetings that I'm going to transfer some stuff into the Forma. So I literally just started using this, so there's not a lot in it yet. I had bought some ruins, so I'm going to do a little bit of journaling or note-taking about ruins. This is my journal. I journal every day doing my morning pages, so you can see that I like to play with different pens that I have, but that's my journaling. Then this is going to be my work section, and then I'm going to have one more section where I'm hoping to start taking French class in the fall, and I'm also going to be keeping notes for my French class. And what I love is you've got these nice dividers. Everything turns and moves really easily, all the pages. And like I said, I can put things where they work for me, unlike a bound binder or notebook. I get kind of overwhelmed when I can't, like if something's in a place and I wish it was in a different place, or I have a page that didn't work for me and I don't want to rip it out, but then I don't necessarily want it still. So the Forma is really seeming to be my go-to, and I love the bands. I got this band for it too, so it keeps everything in place. It's super convenient. It's not too big. It goes in my bag, and it seems to be working really well. So I would highly recommend the Forma by Cloth and Paper.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexi, and I use the Cloth and Paper Traveler's Clear Notebook with some Traveler's inserts and a Stalogy insert. So here is my Traveler's setup. This is my daily journaler. Basically everything that I need daily is in here, so I just pop this in my bag every day. It comes with me. My first insert is an Emilio Braga insert, which I just use for work notes, mostly notes for like the classes that I teach at Good Postage. We have some fun document folders and some traveler's card folders that I just have some photos in. This is my 100-day project insert. I'm just using a traveler's grid insert, and I am doing a word a day and then poetry inspired by that word. And then my daily journaler, or what I use daily, is a Stalogy. And I just use this for memory keeping. I treat it kind of like a diary. It's just I sit down multiple times a day, write what I'm doing, what has happened so far that day, how I'm feeling, things like that. And I have a lot of fun with the decorating, as we can see. And then I actually use a key code with these dots throughout. And I sit down like a week at a time and go back through and reread and put my keys. And my key dots are just for me to remember things, for my mental health, anything that like I need to come back and possibly look at in the future. That is what these little key dot stickers refer to. And then that's it. That is my full setup. I recently switched from a Hobonichi to this, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Hi, I'm Jade, and I'm using a Hobonichi A5 5-year journal.
This is my A5 Hobonichi 5-year journal. This is my first year doing it, and I really love this red cover. The first page, I did a photo of myself from this year and just kind of looking forward towards the new year, the year of the horse, and I plan on doing this every year on these extra pages. And then I'm really not being that exciting with it. I'm only using my extra fine TWSBI in my favorite Platinum True Curo permanent black ink. Some days I'm doing stuff on this side. Most days, as you can tell, I am not. I always intend to go like fill those back in, but I think I have 5 years to fill that in, so I'm not really being too hard on myself for that. And then in the back we have a page for each year, and for this year I am in black doing the books I've read, and then in red the new movies I've seen at the movie theater. And I think that'll be fun to like see through the years. And yeah, that's my 5-year journal. I'm loving it, and I'm able to keep up with it, which is very exciting.
Hi, I'm Bailey, and I'm using the cloth and paper clear cover with Traveler's inserts.
Okay, so this is my journal. Like I said, it's the clear cloth and paper cover, and then I have Traveler's inserts on the inside. I have my little clip here, which is fun. So these first couple journals are the sticker release paper. Of course, I have my Land Before Time. I love them so much. I'll just put my stickers in here if I'm out and about and I want to save them and maybe stick them somewhere else later. Or I just like looking through them and remembering where I got all my stickers from. So I have 2 sticker books. I have a little folder where I stick stickers that I haven't stuck in there yet, and just random things. And then I have a grid Traveler's insert. And what I do here is maybe I'll do some like morning journaling, maybe in the evening. Do some journaling. I've done some test pages as well, testing different inks. This page, I got some stickers that reminded me of my dog Layla, so I made a page about her, and I put a little tuft of her hair in here too, so she's always with me. I draw things from my morning walks with my dog, so these are some flowers I drew. Just some more little writings, random things too. I found a inchworm on my toe one day, so I decided to journal about it, and then I learned that they turn into moths, so learned something new from journaling. And I'll do little collages in these as well. Yeah, so just a little bit of everything, a little bit of commonplace, a little bit of junk journaling. I had some new washi that my friend Kat got for me or found for me. I'm obsessed with dinosaurs, so she knew that was perfect for me. A little note she left me in my purse one day. So yeah, and then once again, the pocket here, I just keep little random doodads and things I eventually want to stick in my journal as well. I do have a lined journal back here. I've just been using it for little tests. I haven't really figured out what I'm using it for yet. So yeah, and then I stick random things in the back here too, because I like seeing them through the clear cover. So that is my current journal that I've been using quite a bit lately.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I use the Hobonichi Weeks.
This is my 3rd year of using the Weeks, and I rely on it for every day of my life. I keep my dates and my appointments on my date side, and then this is to-dos on the right side. It's messy. I color code a little bit, but I guess I don't really care that it's messy because it gets the job done for me. So I really, really, really count on this. I don't make any plans without looking at it first. I don't mind when I smear everything or spill. It's just my own little messy system, and I love it. I like to coordinate a pen. I like to hang my little doodobs on my page markers. and put a little project book in the back. It makes me happy.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Bye!